Oldest prostitute in Nairobi retires after servicing over 28,000 men. Hi again and welcome. This is an exclusive report on Links 007 TV. Let's talk. We'll have the details of this to come on the program. This is Links 007 TV. Let's talk, and we'll be right back after this break. So we're just gonna divulge straight into the details without no delay on this matter. So it's been reported that a 49-year-old Nairobi prostitute finally retires after 22 years of diligent service to her clients. It's estimated that her clients is around 28,000 men during her service. So she has been described as a lady of the night. And when I said that term, I know that many of you might be thinking, what am I talking about? I'm talking about she was involved in that trade where she would sell her body in order for her to survive. She is said to be one of the most recognized prostitutes throughout the world after she confessed that she had serviced more than 28,000 men during her illustrious career. The lady of the night worker, identified as Sarah Matero, pulled a certainty to the trade she strived in for many years. After calling it quits, she received a parcel of land valued at 11,000 US. Some well-wishers have also promised her to pool funds together in order to build her a house after she ditched the trade recently. For 22 years, Sarah had been a lady of the night, having serviced hundreds of men in her hometown of Nairobi and also the city center. She claimed she would service more than 20 men in a day in her younger years, but as age set in and the economy times get stiff and the competition gets harder, she could not manage more than 4 customers daily. During the latter parts of her years, she would service like around 100 men per month, and for a total of 22 years, she took care of over 28,000 men. In a statement, she said, "It's not an easy thing to be satisfying such a big number of men, some being ruthless, yet we end up poor. We earn peanuts that we can't even save. Everything have earned in servicing needy men went to clothes, shelter, and food for my children, as well as education," she said. When we look on what is going on around the world, there are many people that are faced with a similar circumstance based on their financial standing or based on the level of life that they decided to live. Some of the time these individuals, they are from economic unstable background, and this was their only option of survival. So I'm not here to really bash anyone or say anything negative as it relates to what they're doing, because at the end of the day, they have to find a way and means of surviving. I am not here, I can't help every single one in the world. So if someone out there and trying to see how well they can help themselves, if this is the way they decide that they can help themselves and they can progress in their life, I can't bash them and I can't tear them down. This individual, she had a troubled past and she tried her best to maintain what she was doing. As she said, she has been doing this for many years, and even though she have done it for many years, she is still poor because all the money that she makes, it goes into food, clothing, and shelter for herself and also her children. So she's not rich from this, she just did it in order for survival. In the illicit trade, pricing is determined by the standards and the location. In villages such as Magino and places like that, it's just 1 US. In the city center, it costs just a little over 2 US in the upmarket areas. In Magino, the ladies of the night rent the mud houses for a little bit over 8 US per month, and have to close business by 11 p.m. Sarah was among other sellers who spent the night there, while others with young children or whose husbands are not aware of what they are doing will go home early in the morning. In the illicit business, she said, some morals are thrown out the window if one is to make some real good money from the trade. Sarah said that they don't degrade their customers as far as they can pay and they are above the age of 18, they are willing to sleep with them. She further stated that even though she is old, that younger men prefer her because she treats them well. And if they are beginners, she would show them the proper means of protecting themselves and enjoying themselves also. She said her clients range from age 18 and 35 years old, she revealed. Sarah was among the old set of workers in the city and she decided to retire to set a precedent for her workmates, some even in their 60s, she said. She divulged more details as it relates to her illicit trade. She said that young women are taking over and she find it very weird that some customers that she met many years ago remember her even 10 or 5 years after. They wonder how am I still in the business, she said. I have turned down many offers of them asking to marry me, especially after I desire their wildest dream, she said. She further added in a statement that she wants to retire and settle down quietly and that she is dedicated to the point where she don't think that she will retreat back to the streets. No, she said, I just want to live a quiet life with my children and she's not interested in getting a husband. The mother of two sons said that her children respect her and even though she suspects that they know about the life she was living, she's not worried by it. She said that they have prayed for her to shift from that life, which she's doing. She have also stated that she wished that her children do not get into the business of buying from these people as well, even though she was a part of the trade once. So Sarah shared her story in which she basically tell us about the life that she was living and the reason why she did what she had to do. It was for her own survival. She had two sons, she did not have any money, and she could not find any work in order to sustain her well-being, and she opted into this in order to sustain her life. And even though she did not become rich from it, she was able to survive and she had done it for many years, and now she's taking a break, and a long break she's taking from it after servicing more than 28,000 men, she stated. That is a large number, and this would have took place over a number of years as she was in the trade for a good time. Even in this report, she even stated that she knew of people who were in the trade who are over their 60s and still practicing. But she said she's finished with it and she's trying to put her life on a positive part. She's trying to just change the life that she had lived for many years, and we just wish her all the best, and we hope that her children doesn't judge her by her old practices and look on her and start with her new beginning as she try her best to change her life around and set herself on that positive part. This has been Links 007 TV. Let's talk. We ask you just remember to leave us a comment on this video. Tell me what you think about this report. Tell me what you think about this female and just tell me how you felt with me delivering this report. This has been Links TV. Let's talk. I'm out for this one. Peace out. Bless.